If you still don't have a very good credit score, it's going to prevent you from buying real estate, getting a new car, getting good credit cards, and just about anything that you want to do. So in 2021, you want to have good credit, and there is still time for you to start repairing your credit or building your credit so you can have all the things you want in 2021. So think about this, right? You want to purchase a home, but although you're really good with your finances, you do not have a good enough credit score. You apply for a mortgage and you get approved for an FHA loan. Although you can put 3.5% down and all you need is a 580 credit score, you'll be capped at 36% of your income in mortgage payments, which is good, but if you wanted some extra room to get a nicer home and you had a higher credit score like a 720 or over, you could get a conventional loan with only 3% down and a much better interest rate, which means you can afford more and you also get to use up to 49% of your income to qualify for mortgage payments. Now, that's just one example of how good credit could help you. So in this video, I'll be talking about some of the best credit cards for 2021 to build your credit in 2021. And I'm making this video with these credit cards, and I'm also considering the fact that you may have a very bad credit score, you may be in debt, you may have no credit score, or you may have a lot of negative things on your credit report. So if you fall into any of these categories or all of these categories, then this video should still help you. Now, if you're new to the channel or you're watching one of my videos for the very first time, my name is Ian, and I post videos here on YouTube every single day on topics relating to making money and personal finance. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on all the notifications. And that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post a new video here. Also, comment below and let me know what your credit score or what credit score you currently have going into 2021. Is it good or is it bad? Now, the credit cards I'll be talking about in this video are all secured credit cards because these you can get with any credit score. Doesn't really matter if you have a 350 or a 750 or even no credit score at all. These will all work for you. And also, if you don't know, a secured credit card is a credit card that requires a security deposit. So instead of them checking your credit and then using that to approve or deny you, they'll instead have you deposit some money and then they'll use that money as insurance just in case you don't pay your credit card bills. But pay your credit card bills. Now, the first credit card on this list is my favorite secured credit card, and this is the Discover It Secured credit card. I really like this credit card for many reasons. Now, I do have individual reviews on the credit cards I'll be talking about in this video, so if you want to learn more about any of them, including any cons they may have, then you can watch those videos as well. But the Discover It Secured is good because you can get this card and all you really need is a deposit of $500. That's all it takes. In addition to this, the card comes with no annual fees and no fees really if you pay your credit card bill on time. Now, what makes this credit card especially good for building credit is that after about 8 months of paying your credit card bills on time, Discover will review your account and decide to possibly return your deposit, which then converts this from a secured credit card to an unsecured credit card. So it's great to start with because it will upgrade you to having a regular credit card, and this will not require another pull on your credit to do so. Discover also automatically increases your credit limit every couple months without pulling your credit. This is also a very good credit card to use because if you used another credit card, you may have to pull your credit to get an unsecured credit card later on, and also pull your credit to get a higher credit limit. Now, as a bonus, you also get 2% cash back in the first year and 1% in cash back after on anything you purchase. And when the card is upgraded to an unsecured credit card, you will get 2% cash back on gas and restaurants and 1% on everything else. If you want to get this card, you can also use my link below and you'll get some free cash on your first credit card statement. Now, the second credit card I want to talk about is a newer addition, and this one may be very popular, and it's the self-secured credit card. If you are familiar with Self-Lender, then this is a credit card that they introduced a few months back. This credit card can and will get the job done in terms of increasing your credit score, but it does come with some fees, which is the downside. The biggest drawback is that it requires you to have a self or self-lender credit builder account or credit builder loan and be about 3 months into that loan before you can actually apply for this credit card. I included this credit card in the list because Maybe you are already trying to build or improve your credit and you already signed up for the SELF or self-lender because it's a very popular credit building service. If that's the case and you already use SELF, then I would recommend looking into the self-secured credit card while you're at it. There's also no credit check for applying for this credit card from SELF. So again, if you already have a SELF credit builder loan, then it's good to apply for the credit card as well, since it won't hurt your credit score. Also, SELF won't require you to deposit more money to get this credit card. The minimum deposit required is $100, but they'll use the money in your SELF credit builder account for the deposit. So once you have over $100 in your SELF credit builder account, then you can get this credit card. It won't cost you anything extra and it won't ding your credit score. So if you already have SELF, be sure to look into this one. And I also have a full review of this credit card on this channel as well. Now, the third credit card that will be good for building or repairing your credit in 2021 is the Capital One secured credit card. The major advantage of this secured credit card is that unlike the Discover It secured credit card, where you need a deposit of $500 to get it, this one allows you to apply with a deposit of as little as $49. So if you have $50 in your checking account, or you can get $50 in your checking account, then you can get this secured credit card. So even if you're not working or you don't have a high-paying job, maybe you're making minimum wage, then this is a secured credit card that you can easily get and use it to build your credit. The downside and the reason why I prefer to Discover It secured to this one is that you get cash back on that credit card and also rewards. So both will work, it's just up to your preference and which one you can afford. If you have at least $500, then I would say go for the Discover It secured. And if you don't have that much money to use for a deposit, then I would use the Capital One secured credit card. Also, unlike the Discover It card, they don't upgrade you to any or to an unsecured credit card, and they'll lock in your security deposit for over a year in most cases. So be aware of that before you actually make your decision here. So these are 3 credit cards that I would use myself if I wanted to build or to repair my credit. If for some reason you can't get any of these credit cards, which I highly doubt, then there are some more alternatives, but those are a last resort and I would recommend you trying everything else before getting any of those credit cards. But if you still want to know what they are, then I'll be linking a video I did on them and it's titled The Worst Secured Credit Cards. So remember, credit is very important, and even if you don't need credit right now, it's better to have a very good credit score. So whenever you actually need credit, you don't have to worry about building your credit then, because on average, it takes about 6 months to see any significant increases in your credit score. So it does take some time, so the sooner you start, the better it is for you. Now, I want you guys to comment below and tell me if you've used any of these credit cards I just mentioned in this video. Comment and let me know, and also let me know what the experience was for you if you used any of these credit cards. Now, I want to also say that when you get any of these credit cards, you should only use what you can pay for at the end of the month. So don't keep a balance and pay any interest, because it doesn't help you. Also, keep your utilization rate down. Spend less than 30% off your credit limit, and never at any time go over 30% off your credit limit. The lower, the better. So if you have a credit limit of, let's say, $100 on a credit card, then don't use more than $30 at any time, and that way you'll keep your utilization low. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this one, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. That's the way these videos get recommended to more people here on YouTube and can potentially help someone out as well. Also guys, be sure to check out some of my other videos here, more on credit cards, banking apps, savings accounts, investments, ways to make money, and much more. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and be sure to turn on all notifications, as that's the only way you'll be able to get the updates when I post new videos. And remember, I'll be posting a new video here every single day on YouTube. Also, be sure to check all the links down below in the description. I've left links to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check all those links out. Once again, I hope this video was very helpful. All the best with your credit in 2021, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.